This is Colin Liddell, and this is the Shortpod, a brief and succinct podcast commenting on the events and issues of the day. And today it is the 20th of May, 2024. The big news today is the sudden and unexpected death of the Iranian President Raisi, who seems to have had a sudden folly by dying in a tragic helicopter crash in the misty mountains of Iranian Azerbaijan. He had been up to the border with the other Azerbaijan to open a dam on the river that separates the two bits of Azerbaijan, and he was returning in a hurry to the city of Tabriz when the incident happened. Given the mutual animosity between Israel and Iran, there is speculation on the internet now that this was actually a hit by Mossad. And a lot of people have been saying that this could be the start of real trouble. Some people have even compared it to a kind of Sarajevo moment. That refers to the 1914 assassination of the Austrian Archduke Franz Ferdinand in the Bosnian town of Sarajevo, which triggered World War I. To people pushing that line, I would say, calm down. This is only Iran. Even if Israel have assassinated the Iranian president, and even if it isn't a simple helicopter malfunction caused by American sanctions and the inability of Iran to source replacement parts for this helicopter, which I believe it's an American helicopter originally, even if the sinister hand of Mossad is behind this, what can Iran really do that they aren't already doing? Russia is fully stretched. They can't really handle much more war than they are already handling. China is also unlikely to relish the prospect of a full-out war with the West. And all that Iran can really do is to, set off Hezbollah. Hezbollah has thousands of rockets that it can launch from its bases in southern Lebanon. But the question has to be asked, why haven't they already done that? Because Israel and Iran are already pretty much at loggerheads. There's no love lost between those two. If Hezbollah haven't been launched against Israel under the present circumstances after the Israeli invasion of Gaza and a few months after the Israelis bombed the fuck out of their embassy in Damascus, then when are they going to actually unleash Hezbollah? So the only conclusion is that Hezbollah are being held back for very good reasons. And the death of this Iranian president, accidental or otherwise, is probably unlikely to change that calculus. If Iran considers Israel to be the perpetrator of this unfortunate accident in the Azerbaijan mountains, and they decide to unleash Hezbollah, it's going to be unpleasant. A lot of rockets will come across the border. Probably a few hundred Israelis will die. Israel will then respond by bombing the fuck out of the south of Lebanon, sending troops across the border. A few hundred more people will die. But it's not exactly the chain of events that will spiral into ever greater escalation of the kind that followed the death of Franz Ferdinand. So my message is, it's only Iran. Calm down. Over and out.